Hey, good morning, family. Eric here. Just want to take a few moments this morning, just to share something that's kind of been on my mind. Something that we're kind of doing, talking about God's timing. Not only just kind of in the middle of this whole situation, but just God's timing in general for our lives. And I was kind of thinking, and Philippians chapter 4 popped into my mind, and I just want to read that. We're going to read chapter 4, 6 through 7, maybe a little bit more. And it says this: Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. And then we'll continue on in verse 8. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is love, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. And that's just kind of the word, the catchword that I kind of want to leave you with and just hang out with this morning. It's just peace. Peace in the middle of our storm, peace in the middle of just our life. And I may have said this before, maybe you've heard me say this or not, but one thing I always grew up hearing, especially when it came to just the timing of God and what that meant for my life. What am I going to do next? Where am I going to go to college? What is going to come around the turn after this current place that I'm in? And one thing that was always said to me, and I continue to say it and hold on to it, is that peace will be your guide. Just as it said, don't be anxious on anything. Seek the Lord. Call out to Him. Rest in Him. And His peace will follow you. If you think about His things and you follow His commandments and you follow all of those things, He will be with you. His peace will be with you. His peace will be your guide. And that is just kind of something, like I said, that I've always held on to because that was told to me. And it has helped me just in situations where I might not be sure about what is coming next. I might, like for instance, I've been here in Lincoln about a year, a little over a year now. And just that decision, that was a big life decision. And I can just remember standing, getting the call from Pastor Bill and then thinking, okay, I don't know anybody up there except my sister. She was here. But I mean, what is this church? Who is this town? Where is this town? Who are these people? That kind of thing. Because he just called me out of the blue. But then throughout that whole process of coming up here and maybe being a little anxious, wondering, okay, God, is this you? Is this me wanting to be a worship leader? But just allowing the peace of God to permeate my decision making and my process of eventually coming to be up here and just thriving and loving it here with you guys. So that is kind of what I want to leave you with this morning. Peace. Let peace be your guide. God's timing is 100% not our timing, and it's 100% and wholly frustrating most of the time, right? But we know that God has our steps ordered. He has planned out our days from before we were in the womb, before we were even a thought in our parents' eyes. He knew the steps that we were going to take. He knew the things that we were going to walk through. He knew all of that. And He holds that in His hand, and He's holding you in His hand. And I just want to finish by reading Philippians 4 again, but we're going to read it out of the Message. And then I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. But we're going to read Philippians 4, 6 through 7. Actually, let's just go all the way 6 to the end of verse 9. And it says this in the Message: Don't fret or worry. Instead of worrying, pray. Let petitions and praises shape your worries into prayers. letting God know your concerns. Before you know it, a sense of God's wholeness, everything coming together for good, will come and settle you down. It's wonderful what happens when Christ displaces worry at the center of your life. And summing it all up, I'd say you'll do your best by filling your minds and meditating on things that are true, noble, reputable, authentic, compelling, gracious, the best, not the worst, and the beautiful, not the ugly, things to praise and not to curse. Put into practice what you have learned from me, what you have heard and saw and realized. Do that, and God, who makes everything work together, will work you into his most excellent harmonies. And yeah, I just want to leave you with that this morning, that whatever you're waiting for, whatever you're afraid of, whatever situation you're in right now, God's timing is the best timing. And let his peace be your guide through what you're walking through this time right now, through this quarantine, coronavirus, whatever stuff. Let his peace be your guide. Thank you guys so much, and I hope that this blessed you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you guys later. Bye.